The name of this graph is called the absolute function. The basic shape is the V shape, pointing towards infinity. Um, this is also the parent graph, which has a domain of negative infinity to positive infinity, so the x will go on forever. And the range is 0 and to infinity, so this is the end point. The vertex of this graph would be 0, 0, since it's a parent function. And the parameter effects of the graph would be that the A right here would affects the vertical stretch or the shrink of the graph. The B would affects the horizontal or stretch or shrink of the graph. The H would affects how the graph shifts horizontally, and the K would affects how it shifts vertically. And the H and K is also the vertex of the graph. So our example right here is a of x equals the absolute value of x minus 2 plus 1. What happens is that the vertex of 0, 0 would shift 2 to the right, since you do the opposite of what happens inside the absolute value. So it would be plus 2, so 2 to the right, and plus 1. So it would be the vertex would be 2 to 1, since you don't change anything on the outside of the absolute value. So, and the domain would be negative 0, negative infinity to infinity. The range would be 2 to infinity. And the domain is the range. The domains will always stay the same no matter what happens, but the range will be different according to the h. It's just the opposite of h. Our next example is a of x equals the absolute value of 1/2 x. What this graph does is that it stretches the x. So what you do inside is that you just times it by 2 instead of dividing. So you have to do the opposite of that. And then so what you do just times the x by 2, and that's what we got. Since the original is 0, 0, since there's no vertex, it stays 0, 0. But the points, like 1 to 1, it would just be 2 to 1 since you multiply the x by 2. Our next example is a of x equals negative 2 times the absolute value of x minus 1 and plus 1. This graph has the vertex of negative 1 and 1 right here, and the negative outside of the whole function makes it goes the opposite way instead of the normal way, and it will point to negative. It will point down instead of up, and that the range will be completely different. It would have the range be negative infinity to 1, and it's so hard.